Yo, what's happening, boys and girls? I said I was going to bring you 2 videos, so in the first video you should have got that message at the end of it. So this is the second video, and very appropriate music that I'm playing in the background. I'm just playing it on Spotify on my computer. It's Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins. That's because this is a very dangerous kind of topic that I want to talk about, right? This is something I want to talk about because I've literally just recently experienced, not personally, but a dude that I work with, a very good friend of mine now. Well, at least I consider him a good friend, you know, because the guy kind of took me under his wing when I came over here. He's treated me very well. He's treated me better than a lot of people have in my life, which is wonderful, right? But I'm going to give you a little bit of background, right? Dude is a divorcee, whatever you call it when it's a bloke. Hi, pup. Motherfucker, that hurt. You and your claws, you little bastard. What are you doing to me? Love you. Yeah, dude's a divorcee. 2 kids. 2 wonderful kids, but dude was going out with his fiancée, girlfriend, for a very long period of time, like over 10 years. Then they decided to get married, and it was over 10 years, right? They're fucking teenage kids. Decided to get married, and within a year, caught her fucking someone, right? So that's a fucking horrible situation. Whoa, what the? I'm going fuzzy. That's how much of a horrible situation it is. I just went fuzzy. A year, less than a year after committing yourselves eternally to each other, you find this bitch with some other dick shoved up in her. You know, that's not cool. You've been outside and you're wet and that's just fucking cold. But, so, you know, that does create a certain level of cynicism within anybody. It's going to, it has to. You know, you don't want relationships and shit then. You just want it, you know, casual, get your dick sucked and kind of stuff like that. My boy Cracker knows what I'm talking about. He knows how to get his dick sucked. But, you know, it's just how things are. You know, it throws you, it puts you out of that mentality of wanting to commit to one person, because the one person you committed to forever royally fucked you over, right? So in this day and age, right, used to be, you go to bars, you go to clubs, you meet people through friends, you meet people at fucking, if you go even further back, dances and shit like that, you know what I mean? Fucking footloose kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Where they have a fucking dance in the barn. Or the church hall, shit like that. They used to do that shit all the time over here. That's how shit was. That's the way things came together. That's how people met each other, and they did the whole courting thing back in the day. Whereas now you just fuck straight off, first date. Yeah, let's do it. Not me. I'm not like that. I'm more of a gentleman. I like to keep it until at least the second date. But in this day and age, look, where am I talking to you from? I'm talking to you from the fucking internet. I'm in my fucking front room in fucking England, and you guys are all over the fucking place. You know, God only knows. Well, there's probably only 4 of you, so you're not that far away, and you're probably in England as well. Right, but, so what do we do nowadays? No, people don't go to bars and clubs to meet people, really anymore. People go to bars and clubs with their friends just to have a bit of a laugh, a drink, fucking dance, and just chill out. You don't try to meet people in bars and clubs. No, what do? You go online. Because the internet has become such a fucking huge part of everybody's lives. So you now fucking do all this weird shit online, do you know what I mean? You have fucking dating sites, like millions of them, and I don't just mean, you know, fucking sex sites. I don't mean like find someone and fuck them kind of sites. I mean actual dating sites where people, like the beautiful story, Match.com, the owner, the creator and founder of Match.com lost his wife to somebody she met on Match.com. Do you know what I mean? I mean, what the fuck? What is that? But why is this shit? I mean, like, what do you call this thing? Fucking Tinder. We get. I'm trying to scroll through a list of these things on my phone because I made this list earlier. You get Tinder. Plenty of Fish. Match.com. You get all these apps just to fucking meet people. And you know what? I gotta say, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. It seems just a little bit bizarre that you're gonna base your opinion of somebody off like 2 or 3 photographs that they have and a little blurb that they write about themselves, rather than meeting that person. I met Brigitte, who I loved very, very much, completely. I met her in a bar. I was working in the bar and she was drinking in the bar. First words I said to her, "You should touch my ass because I have a really nice ass." I have no idea why I was such an ass, but hey, we ended up together for almost 7 years, and it was devastating when it ended, and it was my fault that it ended because I didn't deal with a lot of stuff very well, and I wasn't a nice person for a lot of the time that we were together, and that was worse than what she deserved. She deserved the best. She did. She was a wonderful person, and I can't really. I did feel angry at her for how she ended up treating me, you know, after mum died and stuff like that. But that's not her fault either, because it wasn't her problems to deal with. It wasn't. I wasn't hers to look after anymore, you know. So that's fine. Then I met another girl who was working at. She was working at an event that I was at, and it's sport. Do you know what I mean? And that's that thing right there. That instant sort of walking past somebody and just catching their eye, just briefly, momentarily, and then the next step takes you past them. But you gotta fucking, whoa, hello, what the fuck was that? You know, you don't get that online. You get some picture of some girl with fucking like 2 drinks in her hands. And what is that about these sites? Because right, my buddy that I was telling you about, my colleague who, you know, got married and then she fucked around on him. He recently, it was his birthday last week. He found himself a bit of birthday romance on one of these sites, and he was showing me through it, you know, how these things work. And he was like, "Oh, dude, you should get yourself on here. You know, if I can fucking find somebody on here, so can you." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm looking at pictures, and you know what? I know nothing about these people. Yeah, this girl's pretty. She's fit. She's got a nice body and stuff. She seems to have a nice smell. I have no idea if she sounds like Janice from fucking Friends, which is a game changer, people. That is a fucking game changer. If you've got this bitch, I apologize, ladies, but if you've got this lady, beautiful, stunning, sensationally sexy, beautiful eyes, beautiful smile, nicely proportioned everywhere, just incredible. And you tell her, well, you walk up to the first time that you meet her, it's basically like a blind date. You've seen each other, but you've never met each other. So it's like a blind date when you first walk up to her and you're like, "Hi, sorry I was late, you know, I got stuck in traffic and that partner was a bitch, I'm really sorry. Do you fancy a drink?" And she goes, "Fuck was that?" "Sorry, but I'm out. I am out." Like I said, like I walked past this girl and there was that spark, and then I had the double take, and we got talking, and the talking was good, and that's where it is. You know what I mean? It's not looking at a fucking computer monitor or your fucking phone. By the way, my phone is a Nintendo controller, yes, and it has Matrix logo in the background. You know, that's I don't know, man. Dating sites. I don't. Please, any of you that watch this, tell me, have you been on dating sites? Have you tried this shit, like Tinder or Match.com or Plenty of Fish? Those are the 3 that I found just simply. And I can never remember the name of that Plenty of Fish. That's why I was having to check my phone for it. But I know somebody who uses that as well, and it's a girl. She's in a relationship that she hates, and the guy doesn't treat her that well, doesn't take her out, doesn't do anything with her. You know, they haven't even fucked in like 4 months, and yet they're still in this relationship for like a year. But she's met somebody online on one of these things and is talking to them all the time, but hasn't met them because she's still in a relationship. Like, what is that? Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Is it because it's easy? Because it's anonymous? It's like e-thugs and trolling online. You know, it's easy to make fun of somebody because you're not actually face to face with them. So it's easier to flirt with somebody because you're not face to face with them. I don't get it. I'm a horrendous flirt. I'm awful at flirting with girls. I'm polite, which is part of the problem. I'm polite, and most girls seem to take that as being flirting, which is weird. I genuinely just don't get it. It's really weird. But I don't. Somebody please tell me, what is it about these dating sites? Why are they so fucking popular now? What is it? What is that? Is that where love comes from now? From the fucking internet? I mean, is it not? Is that not just basically like looking through the fucking Argos catalogue and just trying to pick something? You look at all these different pictures of shit. Yep, have that one. Right, click. What? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old-fashioned. Fuck's sake, I'm 30 in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Maybe I'm just literally old-fashioned. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, listen, please, somebody give me an opinion. Let me know what's happening with this shit. Boys and girls, I love you all. Peace, love, and puppies.